I know that you've landed on this page because something is off in your relationship. You're feeling disconnected from your partner for some reason. Something has happened and there's been a communication breakdown. Something is going on where your relationship doesn't feel fun, exciting, connected, intimate, passionate, sexy, loving. There's something going on in your relationship where there's a gap between what you used to have, what you really love to have with your partner, and what's happening now. There's some sort of gap. And I get that. You know, after working with over 1,000 married couples, working in the nation's largest research project on marital success, utilizing the Gottman method and utilizing the Gottman research in that research project that I worked in, and working with hundreds of couples through that program, then running my own business, specializing in working with couples, there's something that I know, that in your relationship, you deserve to be able to talk to somebody. And a lot of times you probably feel like you can't talk to your mom and dad about it. You can't talk to your friends and family about it. And God forbid, you can't talk to your coworkers or employees about what's going on. So you're probably feeling really alone. Because if you can't talk to your partner about the issue, or you're feeling disconnected, or there's some sort of repetitive problem and you feel like you're slamming your head against some sort of wall and something is not changing, something isn't budging, and you're not connecting, I know that it's really hard to know who should you talk to. And that's what I'm here for. Very much like a neurosurgeon specializes on the brain and everything having to do with the brain, even though they understand the whole body and they understand a lot about science and the mechanics of having a great physical body and experience in life, they're specialists in the brain. And in the same vein, I am a specialist in helping couples have amazing relationships. Look, on the other side of this conflict or these repetitive issues or lack of trust or communication breakdowns or missing the fun and excitement, on the other side of your pain, there's a real possibility of something great. And I know that because even in my own relationship, my partner and I struggled with all kinds of things, and I consistently have to work to apply these methods and these insights. And working with hundreds of couples on a regular basis, I know that couples are able to take their conflict, take their issues, take their breakdowns, and take those breakdowns and turn them into breakthroughs. And I know they're able to turn those communications and those disconnections, they're able to, once they get the right tools, right? Once they learn the perfect practice and the perfect methods, because it's not just practice that makes perfect, it's perfect practice. And on the other side of your problems, with the right practice, with the right support, you have the possibility of having fun, having trust, having connection, having open, fun, engaging intimacy, being able to share and be yourself and talk about anything and everything with your partner, and have a relationship that is really worth your time, worth you, worth the investment in life and years, and you can rest easy. And then you can have kids if you want, or be better parents, or be on the same page with your dreams. You can communicate and know that your partner is there with you and that you're with them, and you guys can be synced and harmonized. That's on the other side. And that's why I'm making this video, and that's why I'm offering you an opportunity to have a complimentary consultation. This is a 25 to 30 minute phone call. It doesn't cost you anything. It's just 25 to 30 minutes for us to talk over the phone, right? For you to schedule a call and have some time for you, your partner, and me to all discuss what's going on, right? For you and your partner to share some of the breakdowns and some of the issues, and inject a new person in your relationship who's an expert, who's been doing this for 13 years, who's worked with thousands of couples, and who is a specialist who's going to be in your corner to help the relationship rise up, to help the relationship become what you and your partner deserve and what you and your partner want. Now, I'm going to encourage you to schedule that time and schedule that phone call, but I want to give you a few caveats. One, this consultation is not a session, it's a consultation. So I'm going to learn about you, and you're going to talk about your relationship, and your partner's going to talk about it and the breakdowns and the issues, and I'm going to give you some insight. Start developing some awareness for you. Start injecting some research and some proven methods that can transform your relationship. and also in that time, if it's appropriate. And most of the time it is. As a specialist in relationships, when couples reach out to me, 80, 95% of the time, couples are a fit to work with me. And if you're a fit, I will present a program that is proven and has worked. Hundreds of couples who have worked with me just in the past few years, programs that have been proven, and I will show you the program that's a perfect fit for you, your partner, and the relationship, so that you too can begin to shift, pivot, and have the kind of relationship, intimacy, and connection that you want. And then I'll invite you into that program if it's appropriate. So just to be clear, this is a consultation. It doesn't cost you anything. But 3, I do want you to think of it as if you paid something. Normally my time is valued at several $100s an hour, and my prices keep changing and they keep growing. And so I want you to think about this as an investment, not just of time, but also a financial investment, even though you don't have to pay anything yet. This is an investment for you, me, and your partner, and it's an opportunity for you to transform and change your relationship so that it's not what it is now, but it's something bigger, it's something better, it's something more exciting. And if that's something you truly want and you're committed to having a relationship that lasts, a relationship that is exciting and fun, go ahead and schedule that consultation. Make sure that your partner comes on that call, because it's about you and your partner being on the same page and being together. So make sure both of you can make that call, and then let's meet, let's talk, and I'm going to start helping you right away. So anyways, I look forward to meeting you and discussing your relationship and being of help and in your corner. I'll talk to you soon.